So we're here today with Matt Dahlman. He is a gentleman that came from the bronze industry. How many years did you work in the bronze?
I had almost 30 years at American Bronze Casting.
30 years. Wow, I didn't even know that. So he did everything in the prepping the models and putting. I suppose you did the ceramic buildups. You did probably everything, huh?
I did, but the main concentration of my work was finishing and patina. So everything from when the castings were poured till when they were finished with the color.
Oh,
A lot of
okay.
grinding, a lot of sandblasting, a lot of TIG welding.
Wow. Wow. So very talented man. So we brought him on board here. He came and applied for this job and was kind of interesting. He was back there kind of doing the bulwark, pouring and pressure casting and things like that, doing a great job. And then one day I gave you something and he came back and I says, "You did that?" And he ground all these beautiful scales into a fish better than I could do. And I says, "You've just been promoted. You are no longer going to be back there doing that stuff. You're coming up here." So this table where he works used to be my table that I worked on just in the temporary basis of trying to keep things floating here. And he has taken over the entire fish business that we have as far as all aspects of making fish, casting, grinding, prepping, getting them ready for the customers, getting them all the way to the point where they're getting ready to be shipped. And outstanding work, a great eye for detail and stuff. So another success story for us, and where we hired somebody, had no idea what we got as far as the talent level that was there. And then, finding out, oh yeah, I did all these kinds of things. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, can't say enough good about his work, his ability. He grasps things really quick. Show him something, he goes, "Yeah, I know what to do there. I think I can fix that." He just, it's nice again to have that ability for somebody who just grasps what he's doing. So how do you like doing all this?
It's nice. It was a good transfer of my skills from the industry that I was in before. I ground a lot of metal, and the transfer of the detail was fairly easy to me. I'm using a lot of the same kinds of tools, die grinders, Dremels, and such. The plastic's a little bit softer, so it took a little bit of time for me to adjust the way my hand felt to the material, but it's enjoyable. I like making something of this quality for people who are ordering it and getting it to them on time. I know the industry has a lot of people who are disappointed in the amount of time it takes to turn a product over and get it to them. So I'm doing my best to get it to them in a timely manner. So I've been enjoying that. I've fished since I was 3 years old, so it's cool working with a product that you also share the love of as a hobby.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Yeah. What do you think of the 3D printing transition that we're doing?
I'm liking it more than I thought I would. In the beginning, I thought it would kind of take the soul away from the product, like taking the fish from all the way through the molding process like it used to be done in the past, and pouring it like we do by hand or with the rotocaster. I thought the computer side of it would take a lot of the spirit out of it, the guts of it, but it really hasn't. And it's been pretty impressive, and a huge time-saving factor when all of it's accounted for. The product is better actually than what I can do manually.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah. We're both excited, and there's aspects to making a fish between the head and the fins. The molds get used pretty. You're pulling some hard parts off, and the molds just won't last the distance that a body mold will. And we're at that point right now in our company where we're starting to see those molds quickly failing because they've been used so much. And so we're now transitioning as fast as we can into making fin molds or making fin parts on the computer and heads and so forth. So the timing couldn't have come along at a better place for us to do that. And then Matt just fell right in line with all of it, and then we're both enjoying seeing how everything fits together.
Yeah, I think people are going to be really excited about the product too.
Yeah.
It's like seamless.
Yep. Yeah, it really is nice. It's really nice. So anyway, He's been just a very integral part of our company, and Matt basically runs the entire fish department. I stick my fingers in there once in a while when I'm doing something goofy, but he does an exceptional job. I always liked our eye. We both were not really fish eye guys. It's knowing how to set eyeballs. I look back at some of our earlier fish and I go, boy, that thing looked like it got run over first or something. Eyeballs are popped out there. And he's really got
We've got
feel.
a handle on it now.
Yeah, he's really got a feel for how to set those eyes. And I'll come back and I say, boy, that last fish, I says, you got those eyes dead on. They just perfect in there, you know. And you can tell when it's right because it just looks right. But sometimes it's like, how did I do that? I don't even know how I got it like that. So anyway, we're just happy to have him on board. He's become a friend and just really a big part of our company here.